Good morning, welcome back. It's Monday morning. It's about 7 o'clock, I think. Could be later actually. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter. We've had a wet old weekend. So didn't get out in the garden much. I did a bit of deadheading for I popped out yesterday morning thinking, well, I'll just pop out and do a bit of deadheading, and I probably did an hour in total. Totally forgot about putting any kind of like my Skin's So Soft stuff on, and I got bitten to bits, I've realised this morning. But some fascinating stuff's happening in the garden. I'll show you. I think the rain has definitely benefited the garden. So look, they're all starting to flower. These are lupins I did from seed. I didn't think I'd get flowers until next year. So I got a little lupin seed. A dahlia's come out over the weekend. These are coming out to flower. Look, can you see the tufts at the top there? Not quite sure what they are. Possibly a type of salvia. Little white flower down there. Again, I don't know what it is. And then I noticed on the Alison that there is the odd little flower. So maybe it'll come back. Move out of the way, Jenny. Here we go, look. Maybe it'll start flowering again. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And I did have to cut down that clematis again because that grows like a triffid. So that was another job I got done this weekend. But this, I wanted to show you the echinacea. Looky, looky, looky. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And there's another one hiding behind here. So the car boot on Saturday, oh my word, I have never seen it so small, but it is what it is. And then Sunday I didn't go because the forecast, well, the car boot that I was going to go to was called off anyway because of the waterlogged field. So going to have to make do with the stock that I've got. Terrible. It's not like I haven't got enough to keep me going for a little while. Right, orders to pack. I've got eBay orders to pack, and then I've got some website orders to pack. So I'll say some thank yous in a little while. Let me just get myself organised. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and we went to the car boot this morning at Stickney, and I've never seen it so quiet. The forecast was for rain, but it was dry when we started, so we just thought it'll be okay. Anyway, I've got a very small haul to show you. I have got a lovely gong on a stand with a hammer. That's lovely, isn't it? And I've got one of these drum-shaped ice buckets. I've sold a few of those over my time. And then I've got this glass bowl of ceramic fruit. Now, there's no stickers on most of them, but on my banana is the sticker for the Pinheiro Portuguese. So I'm thinking if all of these are that, it'll be all right. I'll do okay. So fingers crossed. I don't know. I haven't taken them all out yet. Is there any stickers on any of the others? No. But they could well all be the same brand. And then I've got a glass bowl. We also got these two kids' wooden chairs. But that was everything today. Forecast isn't looking that great for tomorrow either, so I don't know whether we'll be going to the car boot tomorrow. Darren's got friends over, so he's definitely not going, so it's whether I want to go on my own. And if the weather's iffy, do I want to go on my own? I don't know. We'll see. It's considerably later. It's 4 o'clock. I packed all my parcels, and then we had some lunch. I took the parcels, and then we got back. I got back and I was so tired. Darren said, do you want to sit and watch telly for a bit? So we did that. And then I just fell asleep, and I woke up not that long ago, and I was pinned down by the dogs, so I couldn't easily get up. I'm just doing a bit of doodling. I did that yesterday. I'm just putting a little bit of acrylic ink on just to highlight it a bit. And then I thought, oh, I think I was supposed to be vlogging today. Oops. I've got some thank yous to say. Thank you to Elaine, Caroline, Ruth, Jacqueline and Tina. All your orders have been packed and they're on their way. But I've just had an order come through from Janet. So thank you. I will get that packed and it will probably go off on Wednesday. So thank you so much. Oh, and also thank you to Alison who ordered on my Avon link. Really do appreciate it. My Avon link and links to my website and all my Facebook and everything are all in the description box. Over the weekend I thought, do you know what, I should really do TikTok and try and promote my website through TikTok as well. So I re-downloaded the app because I got rid of it off my phone, and I put up one that I'd put on YouTube the other day. Thought I'll try and do one every day. Do I feel like doing it today? No. Have I got my cheery face on? I don't know if I have. I'm not miserable. I'm just tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. It is a hormone thing. It's that type thing. Yeah, so it just makes you tired and washed out, doesn't it? I know I wanted to tell you a few things while I did this. So found a new channel on YouTube that I've enjoyed watching. Darren actually found them. We've been watching them together. The channel's called Finds the Vintage Store. I'll stick a link in underneath. They're these two chaps. They're like vintage sellers. I think they do fairs and stuff. I haven't watched enough to know the full situation, but as far as I can work out, they live in Spain and come back to the UK regularly. I might be wrong. I may have got that wrong, but that's what I've kind of gathered from watching a few of theirs. I know they were at Newark Fair not that long ago, and they did one they went charity shopping in Boston as well, actually, which is probably how it came up on ours. But yeah, they've got a really nice channel, so go ahead and have a look if you like the sort of vintage seller type vlogs. Now a lot of you will have subscribed to Bex, that I reckon my friend Bex. She hasn't done YouTube for a long time, but there was a new podcast studio opening up in Nottingham, and they had a bit of a competition. It was like a free 15-minute podcast recording to whoever wanted to enter it, and they would choose the best one, and the best one would win. I can't remember what they won. I think it was maybe an hour's podcast recording or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, Bex and her friend Jules did a podcast, 15-minute podcast, and they actually won. It's really entertaining. It's about sobriety. So if you're interested, I will put a link to Bex's podcast below. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, but I want to make sure I've got the details correct. So I will do a little bit of reading and I'll come back to you in a second. I've done a little bit of research. So you know I'm often talking about Bex and Jeanette. Well, Jeanette, some of you will have watched her from years ago, channel on YouTube, Carry On Regardless. Anyway, she doesn't really do reselling anymore. She's now does like holistic therapies. So if you live in the Lincolnshire area and you're looking for therapies that she can do. I will put a link to Jeanette's Facebook page in my description box. She specialises in treatments for women. She does Reiki, Indian head massage, hot stones therapy, that kind of thing. She was a nurse for a long time. She's very qualified and she's very well trained in all of those therapies that she offers as well. So go and have a look, and if you could follow her page, and if you live in Lincolnshire, even more so, if you could follow her page, comment on her page, that kind of thing, it really just helps to get the word out there. So even if it's not something that you're interested in specifically, it might be that some of your friends are interested in it, and by you liking and commenting and sharing that, it just helps her business grow. So at the moment she's in the Beauty Barn in Fillingham and the Beauty Rooms in Leadenham, by appointment only. So get in touch with Jeanette if you fancy any of the treatments that you see her advertising on her Facebook page, and help another female businesswoman out. Right, I've picked out some things for you. Darren's cooking. He's picked a whole load of courgettes, so I think he's trying to master something up. So we'll see what arrives. Okay, so as I am now listing more things on my website, and I mentioned to you about the postage issue, you'll find that some of the bigger, heavier things, I have to put a little bit extra on the price of the item to cover the extra postage that it will cost me to post. For instance, this vase here is a really heavy stoneware vase. I say stoneware, but it looks terracotta underneath, so maybe it's not stoneware, but it's heavy like stoneware. It looks Denby. Does that not look Denby to you? Underneath it says Penrith weather something. Weatheridge, I think it's Weatheridge. But that's that lovely dark blue with the cream interior. Again, stunning for like tulips or maybe a couple of sunflowers or some dahlias. Yeah, just a really nice heavy vase, so it's not going to topple over with some flowers in it, because that's the other issue, isn't it? You get a light vase and you get some heavy flowers and they all topple over. Yeah, so that's the first thing. This one's unusual. So it's got this on the front. It's studio pottery. It's got this on the front with like a cat. Is that a cat or a dog? Dharma. I don't know. If you know, is this a shield for somewhere? Do you know? I don't know. But it's very interesting because it's like one of these pinched cups. So it's like the potter has made a cup and then pinched it to form like a handle to hold it. Which is really nice, actually. It works better in my right hand than it does in my left hand. So I'm guessing they pinched it with their right hand because there's like two things to hold there and just one on the other side for your thumb. So yeah, that feels perfect. It's weird, isn't it? Without a handle, but yeah, so that's that. There is a mark underneath. It says VG, I think, like inside a jug, it looks like. I'm assuming that this is foreign in some way. Not English. Could be, I mean, no, I don't know. Input, please. Answers on a postcard. Again, this is a nice little studio pottery vase. Two-tone, so it's got this lovely green that then fades into this whitey cream ribbed bit at the bottom with, again, this slightly Celtic looking emblem on the front. Lovely little bud vase, stoneware, no maker's mark as far as I can see. Perfect for your sweet peas, or don't think what else is a short flower like that. I mean, if you were to pick zinnias, I suppose. What other flowers would you pick that are short? Don't know. I need ideas for growing for next year. What I want is an old-fashioned seed catalogue. That's what I want. So I can sit there going, swiping through just a catalogue of seeds. That's what I want. Again, I haven't got a lot of information on these, which I'm sorry to tell you about. Sorry, an email was just coming through. This is just a lovely looking vase, a jug rather. It's a lovely turquoisey green, again stoneware with an is that like the Yorkshire rose? Scottish rose? Rose up the front. You have to just bear with me today. My brain is not on peak form if it ever is. Lovely sort of green drip glaze that comes down over the handle and to the top of the jug. Really, really nice. Again, you could use that as a vase or a water jug or a milk jug, whatever you would like to do. There is a mark underneath. It looks... No, I can't really make out what that is. So when I looked up the website, it was still down the other day, so I'm going to have another look, see if that website's back up again and back up and running again. But do you like a bit of silvac? I like some of it, I don't like all of it. This is unusual though. Look at that. I mean, that's like fat lava, isn't it? Really textured. It's like moon landing. Look at that. And there's a couple of times I've looked at it and thought, is that chipped? But I have searched out, I've got this out and gone like that over the bits. And it's not, it's just this textured look that goes all the way around it. Some of it's more cream, some of it's more white and brown. It's got the silvac sticker there, made in England. Yeah, just a really, really unusual. A nice shape as well. It's got a nice height to it. Just comes out just a little bit, but still holds your stems in place there. A good looking vintage vase, I think. So there we go. That's another thing. Right. How do you feel about playing the drums? Or would you rather have a gin and tonic with a little bit of ice in? Okay, well this one is this regimental drum, but it's actually a plastic ice bucket, and you can see it has got Royal Artillery on it, and then this is it all the way around. You can see me talking to you on there. That is the underneath. There are a few marks, but then the top was a little bit marked. I haven't tried cleaning that, so that probably will clean up a little bit. There are some marks in there, but it has cleaned up a lot better than it was. And it says Regimental Replicas, England. So I'm thinking that means it's made in England. I've had a few of these, so they usually sell well. I've got this little set of copper cups. They look like saucepans, but I think they're measuring cups. So you've got, they're like graduated. So a Diddy one, they don't have as far, oh no they do. So that says 2 ounces. That says 4 ounces. This one says 6 ounces. And this one says 8 ounces. So they're copper, but they are quite heavily tarnished. That's the inside, so they're obviously like tinned, and you can see that some of it's worn off in there. See here, it's got like tarnish and stuff. So I think they're probably more, unless you're going to give them really bloomin' good clean, they're more of a display thing than a using. kind of thing. But yeah, I just thought they were interesting. And finally for today, I might pick out some more stuff tomorrow because I think I'm going to carry this vlog on tomorrow. This, I have had this a little while. Had it on eBay, but I've just rescued it to bring it onto my website because I absolutely love it. And I'd rather somebody who watches my vlogs gets it than some random on eBay. So this is it. It's like a tank, a biggish tankard. You can see head to cup ratio. I do have the maker of this. I'll put it on the screen. I saw this at a car boot and I just looked at it and I was like, I've got to have that. Just, I don't know, it's just lovely. It's very vintage, very retro looking. It's in good nick. Don't think it's got the maker's mark on it, but I did work out who the maker was by the style. This is the one. Right. Oh, and when I was sorting through all my stock, I found a little necklace that for some reason never got listed on my website from my shop. So it's a new item. I bought it to sell in my shop, but I'll put it on my website at a really good price. Basically, I'm just trying to get back my cost price for these necklaces. So that is that for today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's lovely at the moment. I think the forecast this week is for sort of showers and sunshine on and off all week. So I thought I'd come out and make the most of it. I do have work I want to get done today though. Oh, I did a TikTok yesterday. I did put it on my shorts and Instagram and stuff as well. I thought I'll use it on all the platforms, but I think it's got 40 views, so close to going viral. Look at the sunflower. We've sort of neglected these, planted them and then just left them. I don't know, well, should you deadhead sunflowers? But these are lovely, aren't they? Little delicate ones. But that one's definitely the tallest. The buddleia's flowering. But what I really wanted to show you is the aubergines. Come and have a look. I showed you these the other day. Look how much they've grown. I don't know whether these get as big as like the ones in the shops, or do we pick them while they're small? They seem sort of longer and thinner. But yeah, that's cool, isn't it? And these have got flowers on as well. And then down here, look at the size of this tomato. Whether it'll go red or not, I don't know. But yeah, looking forward to lots and lots of tomatoes. I've been neglecting my sweet pea picking over the last week. But it does mean that's looking lovely, isn't it? I need to come out and deadhead, otherwise it will just stop flowering. It's now 9:20, but I have been busy. I've listed all that stuff on my website that I showed you yesterday, apart from this, because I discovered it's got a tiny little chip in the glaze. Yeah, I think it is a chip in the glaze, just near the rim. So I didn't want to list that one. So that's not on there, but all the other bits are. I also, oh yeah, cleaned all the inside of my windows because then Darren's done the outsides, and cleaned all the windowsill again because all the little flies. Put my stuff on there, so that's looking good. Yeah, so I'm going to pack some orders. Shall I show you some of the things going out today? Not all that interesting. Some boots and trainers and stuff. This cute little teapot. This sold on my website actually. A little Friends mug. Some vintage Tupperware. That's like I didn't even know they made this stuff. It's like for flower arranging. But yeah, that sold. Thank you to Kelly who got in touch, wanted to buy the suitcase. So I need to pack that up today. Don't even know what that is, but I'm packing that as well. And got to say some more thank yous. Yes, so also thank you to Rachel and Jilly who ordered on my website as well. So I'm going to get all my orders packed, get them out of my office. I think what I'm going to do is price up some stuff for the booths just to move stuff out of my office. And then I can think about what's next. I don't know where today's going. It's like 11:30. I've had to get changed because the dress I put on was just too warm. It's got really, really hot again. The sun's come out and it's really, really hot. Hoping that gets my washing dry because I also put washing out. I've packed all my orders. Did I say all my thank yous? I think I did. Did I write it down? Yeah, I think. Rachel and Jilly also. Thank you very much. If I didn't say it, I'm saying it again. So orders are packed. I've not done all the labels, but I'll wait until I'm sending them tomorrow. Work out who's best to send with and all that shebang. I really need to price up some stock for Louth so I can get it out of my office so it's not just sitting there taunting me. But there's some nice bits. I've got that other leather suitcase. I've got a lovely big West German pottery vase. I've got a couple of watering cans and a fire bucket and stuff like that. Do you know, I really like these glasses. I got them from the opticians. They were proper expensive ones, but they just slide down my nose constantly. So I'm always pushing them up, which is really frustrating. But soon, I think September, when it's not so busy in Skeg, we're going to book eye appointments and get... see if I need a new prescription, and then I'll work out what I can do, because I don't think tightening them is gonna make any difference. It's now 3:15 and I'm gonna round up the vlog. I don't know where today's gone. I have done stuff, you know, I have been working most of the time, but I just don't know where it's gone. I really don't. I finished off a few more cards, so I got those glued on and stuff like that, so that's quite nice. Done a bit of crafting, not an awful lot. I did a TikTok, getting brave. So if you do the TikToks, go find me, same name, and follow me and do all the things that you need to do to help. I just really like to be able to rely less on eBay and rely more on my own website, which involves getting more people to look at my website, which isn't easy. It's not easy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you could leave me thumbs ups, comments, all of that shebang. Darren put out a vlog yesterday morning. So if you want to see more of the dogs in the garden, then please go and follow Darren and Kirsten's Garden Adventures. You will see more on there. There's more of the dogs because they follow him round like the Pied Piper, whereas I just get brushed off. If he's out of the house, then I might get a look in, but otherwise it's just not going to happen. Remember to check the description box out for all the links. There's Jeanette's Facebook page, there's Beck's podcast, and there's the YouTube channel that I was talking about what are they called? Finds, the vintage store. And obviously my website's down there, Avon, blah, 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 blah. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support, and take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.